What is going on, guys? This is Daniel, and the NBA season starts tomorrow, so I thought I'd offer up 5 bold predictions, or boldish predictions, for this upcoming NBA season. Honestly, this video might not be very exciting, but at the end of the season, we can at least look back at this to see how I did. My first prediction is that head coaches Jacque, Vaughn, and Mike Malone will be the first 2 head coaches fired. Vaughn, head coach of the Orlando Magic, has done pretty poorly so far in his 2 full seasons as the Magic coach. As you can see, very little improvement from his first to second year. And also, I don't like the way this team is constructed. Individually, I love their young players, but when you put Victor Oladipo, Nikola Vucevic, Tobias Harris, and new rookies Elfrid Payton and Aaron Gordon on the same team, and you have 5 guys who you're trying to build around who can't shoot effectively from the outside. They did add veteran Channing Frye, who will help this team out as he can shoot, and an over-the-hill Ben Gordon who can also shoot, but they also lost Aaron Flalo, and with respect, I don't think Jacque Vaughn is a very good coach. I remember I was watching tape for a breakdown, and his team was in a tight game that eventually went to overtime, and no exaggeration, for the last 15 plays on offense in the game, the Magic ran no plays, just basic screen and roll on top with little movement, poor spacing, and you can tell there was a lack of understanding of concepts. So I think Orlando will struggle and he'll be fired. I also think Mike Malone of the Sacramento Kings will be fired. He may be a good coach, but he only won 28 games last year, and the new owner seems to be very involved, and he seems to have very high expectations, and he's made that clear publicly. I think they will not live up to those expectations, and the GM, and again the owner is very involved, may feel pressure to make a trade or fire Malone, which I predict. My second bold prediction is that the Utah Jazz will be much improved this season. Trey Burke had a promising rookie season, and I think he'll improve on that. Also, no one really noticed, but Alec Burks quietly had a solid season last year, and I think that backcourt will be solid with the addition of Dante Exum. And I've liked what I've seen from the Jazz in the preseason, so I think new head coach Quinn Snyder is a big upgrade over former head coach Tyrone Corbin. Overall, I'm high on them, and I expect around 35 wins. Next, I say the Lakers will be the second worst team in the NBA, only ahead of Philadelphia. Byron Scott apparently does not believe in 3-point shots, which is kind of strange and also counterintuitive, and not in a good way. This team simply does not have much talent, and the excitement of new additions Jeremy Lin and Carlos Boozer will wear away fast once they start losing. But that may not be a bad thing, as they traded their first round pick to Phoenix, but it is top 5 protected. So if they are the second worst team in the NBA, they'll keep a very important pick. Next, I predict Otto Porter Jr. of the Wizards will have a breakout season. Porter had a very disappointing rookie season hampered by injuries, and if you look at his stats, they're not good. But he only played 319 total minutes last year. He's played very well in preseason so far, minus his first preseason game, and he's shooting the ball very well. Trevor Ariza is gone, Bradley Beal is currently hurt, and even with the addition of Paul Pierce, I expect Porter to get a lot of minutes this year and have a breakout season. And lastly, I see Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a second-year player for the Pistons, having a breakout season as well. He was a bit disappointing last year, but he's still an athletic wing who can defend, and I have no doubt his outside shot will start falling at a better percentage than last year. And new head coach Stan Van Gundy has been known to get the most out of his players, so KCP did struggle last year, but rookies tend to struggle, and he's in a much better situation this year. Well, there you have it, guys. In the comments, make sure to leave some of your bold predictions, and stay tuned to this channel. Lots more coming up. I'm excited for this season, so have a good one and see you next time.